you want to catch more and bigger catfish. Then here come the underground secrets and hacks that most anglers have never heard of. Let's get slimy. Let's start off with the best bait hacks that'll simply slay catfish. Of course, cut bait and stink bait will work everywhere, but these combinations are lethal and next level. First up, fermented garlic chicken gizzards. Just soak the gizzards in heavy garlic, cherry Kool-Aid, and some beer for at least 3 days and let it all ferment and get nasty. Channel cats especially will go crazy for this recipe if you get it down in structure and on the bottom. Second is a blue cheese and sardine mashup. All you got to do is wrap it up in pantyhose if using nylon's legal by you. That way it stays on the hook longer and creates a real nice scent cloud underwater. And if you want to be even more next level, you can use Limburger cheese, the stinkiest on the planet. Just make sure it all soaks up good for a couple days in the sardine oil. And last but certainly not least is frozen blood cubes. Just have to freeze beef blood in your ice cube trays, then put a couple in each mesh bag you cast out near your bait, and it'll melt slowly and keep a constant scent trail around where you're fishing. Now that's a boom! Now's a great time to like this video, share it with your fishing friends, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you stay updated with all of our latest tips, tricks, and tutorials that we post daily. Okay, night fishing secrets, the absolute best time to go catfishing to give yourself the best chances at catching a real trophy fish as we fish live here at night, especially flatheads and blues. Nighttime is prime time, especially when you use these real tricks. Just simply using glow-in-the-dark peg floats on your Santee Cooper rig, you can supercharge them with a flashlight the day before, too. The extra glow will attract bait fish in the low light conditions. And a nuclear tip is to paint them with UV reactive nail polish because catfish can see UV light. Another really great trick most catfishermen likely don't know is to sprinkle kosher salt all over the baits you'll be using overnight so it sinks in. Not only does it toughen up the bait on the hook, but it adds a mineral scent trail that catfish will come chasing after, and it'll stay together better, especially if you're river fishing in faster current. And if you're out on a boat night fishing and ain't afraid of the dark, the supreme secret is to find the thermocline on your depth finder. And if you're fishing in summer, the catfish will be stacked just above it on warm summer nights. Go get the catfish, baby. Okay, baby, hope you're still with us and you're super excited about all the crazy secrets we've mentioned so far. This next section is the bait science behind scent stacking, and you want to pay attention to this part for sure. This section's all about how you prepare the baits, layer them, and then deploy the magic. First up is a triple scent bait bomb. You start with big chunks of fresh cut shad or skipjack and then soak them heavily in anise oil, garlic powder, and menhaden oil for at least 24 hours. Then you wrap all this in cheesecloth that you've soaked in cherry Kool-Aid, then add in crushed chicken bouillon cubes. This concoction will reach and hit every single receptor on the catfish's fakes, folks. Give it a go. And another really great scent bomb is to use the soap brand Zote, where you cube it up, soak it in tons of bacon grease, and then dust it all with garlic salt heavily. This will work really well best in summer in warmer, muddy water for channel cats and even bullheads. The nuclear kicker is to wrap this mess with raw bacon, dripping with fat and grease, and this will ring the catfish dinner bell faster than you can even say those words. And last up is our secret slime bomb sauce recipe. It's a homemade catfish dip that's borderline witchcraft. You start with a couple of cans of sardines in oil, then add in about 3 to 4 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of anise oil, a half cup of chicken liver blood and juices, and 1 packet of cherry Kool-Aid. You mix it all up and store it in a mason jar, then take it with you whenever you go fishing and just flip your bait or sponge rig into this mess and look out, it's game over. Okay, we ain't stopping yet. There's still work to be done. Let's cover the best location hacks and structure triangulation that'll guide us on how to find the best underwater highways where catfish are sure to be traveling right to us. Okay, of course, if you have a computer, you can use Google Earth to find creek mouths and off the beaten path rivers and tributaries with lots of riprap. And for a little bit of money, you can cross-reference these spots with Navionics, which will give you precise depth and contour lines for the most known about spots. That is basically building up your own catfish strike map. And you may know this trick already, and that is to use a slip rig around bridge concrete pilings where catfish are known to stack up behind the down current side waiting for prey to swim by. Of course, if you're near dams and spillways, they're always prime spots to find the biggest of catfish in that type of nutrient-rich water. And you also likely know that you're always supposed to follow the wind when you're fishing, especially for catfish. The wind will push bait fish and plankton, which of course attracts bait fish, which attracts the catfish right on their tails. And if you always fish the wind-blown sides and shorelines of lakes and ponds, you'll always have the greatest success. And tied in closely with the night fishing tips we just talked about, you want to be fishing concrete boat ramps at night because they hold heat really well. And after sunset, they're always going to attract smaller fish and bait fish into the area. And flatheads and blues, who typically cruise the shallows after dark, will be hot on their trails. Okay, let's wrap this up with the most effective rigs and presentations to make sure we're giving the catfish what they want and where. We always use a slip sinker or fixed sinker rig with a bright orange bead buffer. By adding a plastic bead between your sinker and swivel, it's going to protect your knot and also add a subtle clicking sound which catfish love. Of course, the Santee Cooper rig with a peg float and the glow-in-the-dark peg floats when night fishing, like we talked about, will keep your bait off the bottom and in the strike zone, especially useful when the lake bottom is very tangled and prone to snags. Okay, that's it, folks. Please remember to like this video, share it with your fellow fishing enthusiasts, and hit the subscribe button and enable your bell notifications so you stay updated with all of our expert advice, fishing techniques, gear reviews, gear recommendations, and tips and tricks and tutorials to up your fishing game and improve your catfishing skills and knowledge. We look forward to you joining our community of passionate anglers today, and that way you'll never miss out on all the valuable insights that we post daily. Happy fishing, my catfishing friends. Tight lines, and we'll see you out on the water really soon. Go get 'em, baby. Catfish are awesome. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. Please like this video, hit the subscribe button before you leave, and don't forget to enable your bell notifications so you never miss another great video coming your way.